Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. I've been up to something very scary to be doing in Hardcore Minecraft, and that is building these telephone poles. This is just a little bit terrifying, especially without any sort of elytra being this high up. Is quite awful. However, I think doing this just adds a whole lot to our skyline, and it is more than worth it. The fear factor. I've been busy. I've been very busy. It's been a minute, but I've done a lot. I've done a whole lot in between episodes. Let's make our way down here, and I will show you guys. I think moss early on is my favorite scaffolding block. Looks pretty nice. I might just knock out. But yeah, I think these things look pretty amazing. In the skyline, they add a lot of I think height to the world where it wouldn't be otherwise. As you can see, I've moved our farm over this way, and I've also cleared out a large area here, extended the path down this way and all that. My plan is to eventually have this path going all the way through here, and we can kind of expand our wheat field to cover this whole area, and I think that'll be a really cool kind of little space over there. And as you can see, I also have them kind of logically piping into some of our buildings here. Last episode, we built our iron farm and the building accompanying it. And this thing is still running. However, today we're going to kind of shift our focus a little and deal with the problem beneath our floorboards over here, and that is all of these villagers that I have trapped down here. I don't know where. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll fix that. We'll fix that in a second. I have been a little busy kind of planning and planning out this project in between episodes. If we head down here, past where our farm used to be, I will kind of show off what we are doing. So in the past, I have never really built a like a trading hall, so to speak. I usually just have my villagers in a hole with the trades I need, and I decided I want to fix that, and so I have created this little pathway here, which we're going to make into a sewer. And down here, we are going to be putting a night market in this space right here. It's pretty big. It's kind of blossomed into a way bigger project than I initially thought it was going to be. And you have no idea how much work mining this out without efficiency or a beacon was. This took forever. But I think with now that we have the space mined out, and now that I've done the proper planning, I think we can create something really cool today, and something really special, and also something that is going to require a handful of work, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. But yeah, I think what episode are we on now anyway? I think, are we on 5 or 4 or 6? I don't know. I've lost count at this point. But yeah, let's, I think, get started by gathering the resources that we're going to need for that. Alright, so I've done just a little bit of trading um, with the villagers in our hole down here. Just in between, gathering everything that we need for this build. And if we look down here, as you can see, it's kind of a mess. But what I didn't realize is actually how good a lot of these guys are early game for getting kind of low enchanted diamond tools. Because I'm going from having to go mine for diamonds, I'm going from having to do that to basically paying, I don't know, a couple of iron um, for a diamond tool, which is just like great. I don't know, conversion rate, I guess. Yeah, like see, like three iron for an emerald, and then it's like 30 something. So I'm paying a couple stacks of axe, or of not axe, a couple stacks of iron for I said axe. I'm paying a couple stacks of iron for what essentially diamond tools, and then I can combine them with each other. And as you've seen here, I have pretty decent tools I've just gotten out of doing this. Certainly better than an unenchanted set of tools. I'm trying to see if there's any. It doesn't look like any of these trades have refreshed since I was down here a moment ago. But so that's going like very well, and I think it'll go even better when we have them in a place and we can fully like organize everything, not just have them in a mess. So yeah, things are going pretty good. Uh, I'm gonna get back to just kind of gathering everything we need to get this done. Okay, so I'm nearly ready to start building our structure for today, but we need a couple more things before I can do that. And one of those things is, oh, there's a grass block in the tree. One of those things is wool. And now I've been using down here this wool farm for a little bit now, and it kind of just sucks. For actually getting wool. It's, if I like for getting a particular color. So I'm gonna build a little automated wool farm. I think in this area here, and I'm trying to kind of figure out if I want to just toss it on the surface over here and then worry about covering it up later. Or if we want to put it like in the ground, maybe down in the tunnel, the same tunnel system as a lot of our other farms. And I'm thinking actually what we need to do is mine out an area right over here in our little farm basement thing down here. And I think we can kind of bring the sheep down here and set up our wool farm right over here. So I'm gonna get to doing that right now. Okay, so I think this should be the perfect amount of space to kind of put these guys in there. I finally got around to organizing all these chests. So I know it looks like a mess, but it's honestly all fairly organized. Like I know where to find everything I need. And so that I think is the is really useful. So I guess let's build the spaces that we want to put these guys in before we actually go get them. I think that's probably the smartest strategy here. So these are really simple farms, actually. You kind of just do them in like an area like this. And what you do is you have an observer facing that block. When the sheep eats it, that block will change to dirt, And then that will send a signal to this dispenser, which we will put shears in. Um, and then we're gonna down here put a oh, I forgot about rails. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I forgot about rails. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down that, probably going like that way so it doesn't fly out. And then we'll grab one of these, toss it there, and then that makes it so, oh, that makes it so throwing a block up there goes into here. I actually did this wrong. Hold on. We're gonna place that onto a hopper. So do that onto that, and then we put that right there. And then that's basically the finished little contraption here. And you can kind of just, we can, I don't know, we can figure out a way to kind of access that down there. Actually, I think it might be better to do it maybe like a double chest like that. Yeah. And then what we can do is kind of just build up the walls here to where we'll be able to get a sheep into it. Oh. And then we'll just slot the sheep of the color we want right in there. Okay. So I'll probably in the future be expanding this a fair amount, but here we have, I think, a good start. Dispensers are kind of expensive at this point in the game, so that's why we don't have too much more than this. But yeah, I think it's time we went and got 5 sheep down here for our little contraption. Okay, so I'm gonna open one. There's 2 out. We'll see if we can get more. 3, 4, 5 is all I need. Can I shut this? Awesome. Are these all following? Cool. That was really easy, actually. I thought this was going to be like a whole ordeal. It could still be, but it seems to be going well. Come on, guys. All right. Come on. Come on, guys. This way. Okay. And then getting them down. I don't know if... How's this going to navigate? Okay. That seems to be going well. Are all of them? Okay, all of them are in the hole. Come on. Nice. And then can you guys come over here? And now this is where I'm a little worried about maybe some problems arising. And then it also looks like we did lose a sheep, which is okay. That being said, we're just gonna slowly try and... There we go. There's one. Up this way. Come on. Okay. There's 2. Okay, then they push each other. There's... Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, we're good. And then you. So that's 3. Do you wanna... That's 4. Okay, and then the last one. I actually think having multiple of them kind of helped. But there we go. That's all 5 of them. All 5 of them in here. And then we can just dye them the colors that we need to be. And I'm gonna not do white right now, because we'll do that. We will do that eventually. But I don't have enough. I don't have enough dispensers to do that right now. So this is what we're doing. And I think this should be good. We just need to go grab some iron, just like the minimum shears. I've done this where I've filled up the whole dispensers with shears. I can just replace them if it stops working. But now, yeah, we've already got these working. Beautiful. And there might be a little bit of overlap, maybe, between these, but I don't think that matters too much. And there should... let me make sure I did this right. Yeah. So when that grows back, maybe this will trigger. Yeah. All right, so with that all out of the way, I think it's about time that we build this thing because we've gathered everything that we are gonna need for it in these chests here, other than that wool, which we're slowly generating. Um, and so I think it's about time that we get started on this. All right, and there we have it. This is our finished or our near finished night market. I've started to kind of move some of the villagers down here. These are all of those toolsmiths that I had before. I'm gonna start slowly building up armorers as well. Trying to get more librarians down here for trades. Just a bunch of various like a little trading hall down here going, and I think it's gonna be it's gonna help us to get geared like a lot quicker now, because we're pretty far into this world kind of being a thing, and we are still not like, I have an unenchanted sword, I have unenchanted armor. Like, what day am I? I'm on day 155. I have not, I think, done near enough the grindy stuff. So next episode, I'm gonna in between episodes get fully enchanted, get completely set up, and then we're gonna do a bit of progression next episode. We're gonna go and I think we're gonna go to the Nether. And I think it's about time I stopped putting off doing the getting some blaze rods. And maybe it's a leecher time. Maybe next episode I'll be beating the game. Who knows? I don't right now. I can't see into the future. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.